If you ever had a deck that is simply too hot during the summer, too wet when it rains, or only usable on those perfect days, today's project might completely change the way you use your outdoor space. Over the next 2 days, we are transforming my friend's composite deck by installing this 10x14 hardtop gazebo from DOMI Outdoor Living, along with their matching patio furniture. I'll show you the entire installation process, one mistake we made that could you save hours of frustration, the quality and comfort of the furniture, and at the end, I'll give you my honest opinion after spending 2 full days building and testing it. Let's get started. This expensive composite deck is actually a really nice size, but honestly, it doesn't get used very often. During the summer, it gets direct sunlight for most of the day, making it way too hot to comfortably enjoy or even walk on it. When it rains, everything gets soaked. So, unless the weather is absolutely perfect, this beautiful space mostly sits unused. Our goal today is to completely change that by creating an outdoor living area they can enjoy for most of the year. Before we started building, the first thing that impressed me was the packaging. Every single frame piece was individually wrapped in protective plastic. Each part was clearly labeled, and every hardware bag matched the instructions. Considering how many parts are included, organizing everything was surprisingly easy. And before we start, I definitely recommend spending 15-20 minutes laying everything out before you begin. Now, according to the manual, the tools you'll need are pretty basic. A drill, a Phillips screwdriver, a level, a rubber mallet, Allen key sockets, or Allen wrenches, and 2 step ladders. I would also recommend wearing work gloves and safety glasses, especially when handling the roof panels. They are very sharp. One important thing to know before starting is that this is not a one-person project. The manual recommends having at least 2 adults, and after building it with my friend's help, I completely agree. It is impossible to build this beautiful gazebo by yourself. As far as skill level goes, you don't need to be a professional builder, but I would say this project does require some basic DIY experience. If you assembled furniture, a pergola, or similar outdoor projects before, you'll probably have no problem following the instructions. One more tip, don't fully tighten every bolt while assembling the frame. Leave everything slightly loose until the structure is complete. That gives you enough adjustment to line everything up much more easily later. The first day was dedicated entirely to building the main frame. We assembled the 4 posts, beams, braces, and completed the entire structure. Honestly, the instructions were straightforward and easy to follow. The biggest challenge wasn't the installation itself, it was the weather. Both days we worked on this project, temperatures were over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Working outside in direct sunlight definitely made the project more challenging. Thankfully, by the end of the first day, the entire frame was complete and ready for the roof. After finishing the frame, we started installing the roof panels. Almost immediately, something didn't look right. The roof panels weren't sitting properly on the beams. At first, I thought maybe one of the parts had been manufactured incorrectly, so I stopped, went back through the manual, and started checking every step. That is when I realized the problem wasn't the gazebo. It was unfortunately us. Okay, we made a mistake. I realized that during roof installation, the roof panels are not sitting directly on the parts here we installed. As you see, there are openings here, gaps here, and I was trying to figure out why those gaps are and what is the reason behind. Then I realized that I installed this piece. This is C1 and C2. This piece, we installed it incorrectly. This part should go to other side. this one should go to other side. And we fixed on this side. You can see that angle is closed. This one was here facing the other side. This one was here facing this side. And there was a gap. And then I replaced according to the booklet. Unfortunately, we thought that, you know, the booklet was wrong, but we realized that we made a mistake. It is supposed to be this way. That angle is supposed to be inside the gazebo, not facing toward outside. So don't make that mistake. So I'm gonna just go around, then replace all of them back and then fix. This one will go this side, this one will go this side. These two over there, they will be switched, and this one will be swapped. Once we switched them back into their correct positions, everything immediately lined up perfectly. The roof panels drop right into the place exactly as they should. These are number 5 bolts and the nuts. I just installed that correctly. It is supposed to be looking like this. Okay, so far looking so good. Okay, make sure that your roof panels are looking like this. So if you're building this gazebo and your roof panels don't seem to fit correctly, don't force anything. Double check those parts first. Hopefully showing our mistakes saves someone else a lot of time and frustration. Day 2 was all about finishing the project. Okay, this is the bottom view. We installed all of the galvanized steel roof panels, completed the double roof, installed the mosquito netting, hung the privacy curtains, and assembled the matching patio furniture. This is the last roof panel. Okay, boom. Just sit perfectly.
Sağ. Gönder.
Okay, the roof is done. Once everything came together, it completely changed the appearance of this deck. Now, let's talk about the features. The frame is made from aluminum with a beautiful wood look finish, so you get the appearance of natural wood without worrying about the maintenance. One of my favorite features is the galvanized steel double roof. Besides giving the gazebo a premium look, the ventilated upper roof allows hot air to escape, improving airflow underneath. Another feature I really like is the built-in drainage gutter system. Instead of water simply running off every edge of the roof, it is directed through integrated gutters and exits near the post. That helps keep water away from where you're walking. The included privacy curtains are great for creating shade, adding privacy, or blocking wind and light rain. You also get full mosquito net system, which is going to make evenings outside much more enjoyable. The overall construction feels very solid once everything is assembled. Right now, we actually haven't secured it to the deck yet. That is intentional. We want to use it for a few days before deciding the exact location. The nice thing is that with 2 or 3 adults, it is actually easy to carefully push and reposition the gazebo around the composite deck before permanently anchoring it. Once they decide where they want it, we'll later secure it to the deck. The matching patio furniture was also straightforward to assemble. The cushions are thick, comfortable, and supportive. Everything matches the gazebo perfectly, making the space feel like one complete outdoor living area instead of just furniture sitting on the deck. So after spending 2 full days building this, what do I honestly think? Overall, I'm impressed. The packaging is excellent. Everything is individually wrapped and clearly labeled. The hardware organization is one of the best I've seen on a project this size. The instructions are easy to follow, and aside from our own mistakes swapping those roof support pieces, the installation was very straightforward. Now let's talk about a couple of realistic trade-offs. Even though this hardtop roof provides excellent shade, unfortunately, it is not insulated. If it is over 100 degrees outside like it was while we were building it, the metal roof will still absorb and radiate some heat. Is it cooler than standing in direct sunlight? Absolutely, but it won't feel like you are sitting inside an air-conditioned room. On normal summer days, I think it'll be very comfortable. As for rain, the roof does a great job keeping the space dry. If you're dealing with heavy rain combined with wind, simply closing the curtains creates a much better barrier and helps keep everything underneath much drier. For me, the biggest benefit isn't that completely eliminates the weather. It's that it turns a deck that was rarely used into an outdoor space that can now be enjoyed during most of the days of the year. Overall, I think DOMI Outdoor Living did a great job with this gazebo. It definitely requires some patience and basic DIY skills, but it is absolutely something most homeowners can accomplish over a weekend with a helper. If you're interested in checking out this gazebo or matching patio furniture, I'll leave links down in the description below. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next project.